is Jason Beck. My father, Ron Beck. We practice with the U of R Kendo and Iaido Club. We instruct the Iaido section of it. Iaido is a Japanese martial art. It's part of the Budo, the martial way, series of martial arts designed to improve character and self. It's the art of drawing and cutting with the sword in a single action, and the art of harmonizing oneself through action. Drawing is removing the sword from the side. Cutting is the actual act where you cut someone or something with the sword. In Japan, a lot of the different provinces and areas each had their own sword style that they would use for battle and also for development of character and self. These styles were passed down over the years, and finally they were consolidated into a standardized curriculum. This would have happened in the early 1900s. Originally there were 7 forms in standard curriculum, kata basically, and they've since expanded up to 12. A kata is a set of prearranged moves. In Iaido it will consist of a draw, a cut, often a finishing cut as well, then chiburi, which is flicking the blood off of the blade, and noto, which is returning this blade to its sheath. In Iaido, although we are practicing something that would result in killing someone, there is still a spirit in the beginning of presenting strength so that the opponent will back away. The sword that gives life. You want the opponent to recognize your strength and to end the fight on their own before they come to harm.
Because I was an unofficial social worker around the Cove here. Several of the older people were illiterate, and I came here during the war, and there were all kinds of forms to be filled out for various things, you know, for coupons for food. You had to have a coupon to enable yourself to buy butter and certain other things, and because it was these were ration books, and then fuel was a problem. You had to fill out forms for that, and they hadn't a clue, and they were scared to death to see that eagle there, you know, a symbol of authority. So I handled all of that for them. Wrote letters. An unofficial social worker, that's what it amounted to. So, and did income taxes too. I remember one man who came in. He put his slips, you know, the invoices or whatever it might have been for selling his clams or whatever. He slammed them down on the table. He said, "I'll be goddamned if I'm going down and pay God McKay when I can get it done for nothing." That was gratitude. One of the nicest things I've had said about the house is that people always felt welcome. But that's because I love people and respect people, and even the ones that slam their things on the table. Although I will admit, I was pregnant with, I think with one of the babies I lost. And I have terrible skin anyway, because I wouldn't wear a hat when I was working in the garden or out on the water. We had hit bad times, had to have the phone taken out. And I was always letting people use the phone too, you know, making calls for people. So this guy who said he wasn't going to go to Stonington to pay for something when he could get it done for nothing, came in with a friend of his, both drunk. And he says, "Can I use your phone?" I said, "You know I don't have a phone at the moment." "Oh." Then he gives me a good look. "My God, ain't you some yeller and moldy looking?" I said, "Look, there's the door. You go out of it. Get out of my yard and don't ever come back here again. I don't want to see your face again, ever." And he never did come back. But when I got baptized, and that same man was in the hospital dying of cancer, the first thing I did was light a candle for him. as the old fisherman used to say, been through hell and high water, so still around. I guess the good Lord has something for me yet to do for him. I don't know. I'm not afraid to die. I'm reluctant. You know, I want to be around, but it's all in God's hands, so I happily leave it there. And I just believe with all my heart that there are better things beyond here, much better. My in-laws may even smile at me when we get up there.